Hi, Ashley Miller, Anchorage, Alaska, age 26. Been diagnosed with bipolar type 2, general anxiety disorder, PTSD, and a borderline personality disorder. And today I have a doctor's appointment, and I call and leave a message with my doctor or nurse, whoever they give it to, and just stating that, I don't have the money to come in. I don't have the money to come pick up my medicine. So do I just not show up, or do they have another way around it? And of course I don't get a call back. So finally at 12:30, because my appointment's at 1:40, and at 12:30 I call, and I'm like, yeah, I still haven't heard back. Oh, well, they're out to lunch. Takes you that long to get a message to someone? Like, I'm so used to this by now, but I'm not used to it. Like, they're dealing with sick people, like depressed people and whatnot. Like, they should not make it this hard to figure out appointments and figure out medication, because, like, I don't even know how I have the energy to do it, but, like, that depressed me, like, normally would just say, okay, and just roll over and die, pretty much. Like, it's like they want you to jump through so many hoops. And so I tell them, well, my appointment's at 1:40, and I need to know what's going on. Okay, well, let me transfer you to billing. And I don't even know if she said that. I just figured I was at billing, because I recognized the lady's voice, and this lady is evil. I'm like, totally heartless. She's totally just there for a paycheck. She does not care. I'm thinking, great, I'm going to get nowhere with her. And her answer was, oh, you don't have money for your appointment? That's fine. We can reschedule you. And I'm thinking, like, you don't even know what my appointment's about. Like, what if I'm, like, severely mentally sick? Which I kind of feel like I am, but, like, totally ridiculous. And then I said, okay, what about my medicine? Do I just go off that? Click. Or transfer, like, doesn't tell me what's going on. It goes to some voicemail. And I call the front desk and tell them how much it pissed me off. And they're like, oh, well, let me transfer you to head of billing voicemail. So I probably won't be getting a call back, but, that doctor really doesn't do shit for me anyway, so I don't really care. I'll just stick with piece of shit medicine she's got me on. And, like, I don't know. The lithium might help, but my grandma says she notices it, but sleeping pills don't work. Anxiety pills don't work. And the medicine I'm going to be going off of is my antidepressant. And the pharmacy doesn't open. Actually, they're open as of right now. And I'm going to ask him what happens if you just straight up go off that medicine, because I'm sure you're not supposed to, because I've gone straight off medicine before, and I went psycho. And that's the only reason I'm even trying to, like, make sure I get my medicine, is because I don't want to be any more of a mess than I already am. Because I have a kid, and I got a lot of crap going on that I need to take care of. But, like, I can't seem to shake the mood that I'm in. The only time I can ever really even be in a good mood and get stuff done and not feel 100% fear and worry and guilt and this or that is, like, when I'm on a high. Like a manic high. Like, other than that, I'm normally not very content, pretty uncomfortable, pretty upset, and, like, And then, like, my friend, I was talking to her today, and I don't have very many friends left, and she lives in Hawaii, and she's like, well, why can't you work? Why are you getting on disability? Because I thought you used to like to work. And that's what's annoying, and I don't know about, like, other people, but people with mental illnesses, it's not necessarily that you don't like to work. Like, I do like to work, but I have things that get in my way that prevent me from being all that I can be, I guess. Like, and like 8-9 months ago, I finally just felt like I couldn't do it anymore. It's the only reason I'm getting on disability, and like, I feel like I need to put 100% of my energy into going from doctor to doctor to doctor until I find the right one or find the right cure. Like, my process of work, like, was me being anxious and worried about it, and it kept me up at night because I'd be so nervous about it, and then being anxious at work, and then, like, coming home and having the hardest time coming down from that, and just like this vicious cycle, and then it made it hard to, like, you know, take care of all my other stuff, and eventually, like, I'd get spread so thin, like, in my mind or whatever, and I'd end up suicidal, and, like, even my doctors have recommended that I don't work right now, and have all encouraged me to get on disability, and it just annoys me how people think sometimes, like, oh, you just want to be on disability so other people pay your bills. It's like, well, you know, motherfuckers, I work too and paid my fucking taxes, like, and now I need help, so, whatever. And she wasn't totally rude about it, but... And then my other friend was, like, questioning, like, you don't have anyone you can go live with? And I'm like, well, I have one friend, but he doesn't believe in mental illnesses or medicine or any of that, and I know that he would just be on my case about the way that I am, and I'm not putting myself through that. And he's like, well, I don't believe in mental illnesses either. And I couldn't help myself. Like, I got into it with him. Like, I was nice, but I was like, so you don't believe that there could be a malfunction in the brain? Like, you don't believe in any of that? And he goes, no, because what can be corrupted can be uncorrupted. Like, I don't get that. Like, what, like, somebody goes through a bad experience and then they're all emotional and upset. It's like, to me, that's not what a mental illness is. I mean, yeah, I believe that situations can make you feel bad, but some are incurable, you know, and, like, sucks I don't know more. I could have been, sounded smarter, but, and I'm like, okay, so, if someone gets an MRI or a CAT scan or whatever, and it shows that there's a malfunction in the brain, or first I said, it's scientifically proven that they're truly mental illnesses. And they said, yeah, and scientists have proven that they found God's cell. And, oh my gosh, I was like, who am I talking to? Because, like, this guy is like the sweetest little, like, I don't know. He just really get me going. And then he never responded to my last text that I said, if there was, you know, a malfunction in the brain that showed up on a CAT scan or an MRI, I said, you'd call that bullshit. He never answered back. He wasn't known as getting mad. Like,
Micah, I got 2 little fish.
But
Like Micah.
it was a purple and a blue.
What's this?
Oh, I love it. So people just annoy me, and my own mind annoys me. See that? Hold on, mommy's almost done. We're gonna play Chutes and Ladders. And so, like, yeah, my mind's just driving me crazy because it will not shut up. Like, keep dwelling on me and my ex, and, like, we still haven't had that, like, conversation, and
okay,
his turn to have harmonies coming up soon, and just feel like there's just too much. Like, I'm about to snap. Like,
2 1s, 2 1s.
no doctor's report, freaking chaos around me. Like,
2 1s, 2 1s.
horrible living environment. Like,
2 1s, 2 1s, 2 1s.
sorry. Like, sometimes I come on here and it's like, I don't even know what I'm supposed to talk about. Like, I don't even know what to say. I feel like I repeat myself all the time and like, just can't get myself out of this situation. Like, no matter how hard that I try, just been but yeah, my friend's coming over today, and like, I hope that she doesn't try to make me go anywhere, because I've pushed myself a lot this week. I don't want to go anywhere. I don't want to see anyone new. Like, I don't know. I may repeat myself, but that church told me that they have very little office time last week and this week, so I probably won't hear till next week. And I got to be out here by the 15th. I called that other place today. She still will not answer my phone calls, and freaking out. I'm just like, don't know what the heck I'm gonna do. Like, cannot believe I'm gonna be sleeping in my car. Like, this is my freaking life. Like, it's frustrating. And anyway, I did have a question. People leave comments on your YouTube video. Can you respond, like, there's a video and then there's comments and then it says leave a comment for this video. If I leave a comment right there, is everybody who left a comment going to receive my comment? Because I'm too depressed to respond to everyone individually. But, like, pretty much everyone had something that kind of intrigued me or made me want to respond. So I was just curious if there's like an easier way to do that. Like, I suck at freaking technology. Like, I even tried to use help on YouTube and like, I'm like, what? So hopefully you guys can help me. But anyway, have a good day, guys. We'll talk to you tomorrow.